Damn, we got a lot of rerolls now. Please give me Monarch. Give me Monarch game. I would appreciate it if you give me Monarch. Oh, ho, ho. Guys. Oh, there it is. Yo, give me Monarch, please. Monarch. Guys, we are down to our 50 rerolls. This is really sad. Are we not gonna get it? Are we not gonna get Monarch, guys? What the helly? And it looks like we are not getting it. That is crazy. Now, what we're gonna do is we're going to trade reroll. Trade reroll. Let's freaking go, bruv. I want to get Monarch on our KAGUYA. Can we get... Oh! Oh my god, that's crazy! That's crazy! What? Yo! Monarch is crazy! What the helly? What the helly, guys? Am I seeing this correct? Yo, Monarch on KAGUYA! What? That is so early too! Yo, wait, that's actually bonkers. Oh my gosh, the fact that I got Monarch instantly is crazy. Monarch, yo. Now I need to get good stats on her because she has midi stats, bro. Like, ain't no way I'm keeping that. All right. Oh wait, what? I have Zed and Godly on this unit. Yo, maybe I should. I'll think about it. Oh, it's not the one that I want to do. Let me transfer that to our Godly unit. That's crazy. Thank you so much, enemy Vanguards, on how I'm just so lucky in this game. Getting a Vanguard unit and then that is crazy. Oh yeah, Fabuko, boom, put that on our KOGURO, bro. That's crazy. Yes, then put the damage. Where is our... That's the right one. No, that's the wrong one. Put the godly damage to our freaking... Oh, it's the wrong. Yo. Put the damage godly to our KOGURO. Oh my goodness. Yo, Monarch. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. Thank you so much. I am so happy. All godly stats. That's crazy. And you already know, we are gonna go hop on into the map. Oh yeah, this is her cosmetic if you haven't seen it. Pretty cool. Doesn't really match my avatar, but let's go hop onto the sandbox to show you guys this unit with Monarch. That's crazy. I want to see this. I want to see this. Our godly, all godly Monarch KAGUYA. That's wild. If you haven't watched my video, I already got through all of every single crap that she has, like all the details. But I'll do like a quick recap. If you did not know, she does have two abilities. Her second ability, Beast Explosion, she will deal 1000% damage to every enemy and can only be used once per match. And then she has 3 different domains where you can activate permanently, and there is a cooldown of 8 seconds, so that is pretty broken. You have to have a different domain for you to activate the same domain again. Like, let's say fire. I can't activate fire again unless I activate one of these 2. Then I can activate the other domains again, which is insanely broken. I probably could have explained it better, but like, my bad. All right, upgrade 8. She gets a new attack, Beast Explosion. Pretty crazy. Oh yeah, one of her passives is Elemental Affinity. That's the one I was reading. This unit is counted as each element currently on the team. If when this unit swaps to dimension and it matches an element already applied to this unit gains 50% damage for the duration of this domain. So what I would want to do is try and get like water element or fire element in the same team, so then she will gain 50% more damage. So that is a lot of damage, and she is also insanely broken for infinity word lines because she is getting every single element in your freaking team. So that is absolutely insane. And what she also does is, even though I placed her here, she teleported to the nearest applicable enemy, which is said on the passive. So you don't even have to sell her, even though the placement do suck. But the thing is, she is an AoE circle, which is absolutely fine. And all right, kaboom. I wish it tells us on how much damage. Like, sure, it does say 1000%, but is that like 100 times of the damage or 10 times the damage? I don't exactly know the multiplier on that. But anyway, yeah, like you can leave this on auto, bro. So this is insane. So what this does is she gains fire element of the duration of this ability, burns all enemies on the map for 35% of this unit's damage for 8 seconds. And fire element allies deals 30% more damage in this dimension. If the previous dimension was ice dimension, slows all enemies on the map by 50% for 4 seconds. If the previous dimension was sand dimension, increase the duration of stuns by the next dimension by 100%. And ice, this unit gains water element for the duration of this domain. On start, freeze all enemies on the map for 2 seconds. Water element allies deal 30% more damage in this dimension. If the previous dimension was fire dimension, apply frostburn to all enemies on the startup for 50% of this unit's damage for 10 seconds. If the previous dimension was sand dimension, increase the buff of the next dimension by 50%. Sand dimension, this unit gains a blast element for the duration of this dimension. On start, repulse all enemies on the map. Blast allies deals 30% more damage in this dimension. If the previous dimension was the ice dimension, buffs all allies on the map for 30% damage during the duration of this dimension. If the previous dimension was the fire dimension, deal damage to all enemies on the map equal to 50% of this unit's damage. So she is insanely broken, in short. So yes, that is a lot of information at once, but are we kidding? This is literally a Vanguard unit. So yeah, she is definitely a must-have and definitely a must Monarch too, because what the hell. And I am incredibly lucky to get her Monarch. And like, come on now, we got Monarch, Vanguard, Sung Jin-woo, Monarch, Vanguard, Rohita. The only one I'm missing is from JoJo's. Yeah, I didn't end up getting him because I was so pissed off the game back then. But now at least our collection is somewhat done. Yeah, we're only missing that one Vanguard, but hey, we got Monarch on KOGURO, which is pretty insane. Yeah, they're activating permanently, that is broken, bro. But they do have to make it balanced where she can't use the ability a lot of times and you can only activate it once. But yeah, she does do a lot of damage, so that is insanely meta. So before we end this video, actually, since we still have some leftovers rerolls, why not spend it on Sid? Yeah, let's spend it on Sid. Where is he at? Smith Johnson, that's what his name is. Will we get another Monarch? We'll find out. Oh my god, we were so lucky. Will we be lucky again? Please? Oh, Solar? I've gotten so many ethereals on this one, not going to lie. And same goes with Yehovah, bro. I don't think I'll ever get Monarch on them or will even try to. Since by the time I do want to get Monarch on them, it's probably the best to save it on the next one, on the next unit. But does not look like we are gonna get Monarch within this 20 rerolls. But that is absolutely fine. Oh, ethereal again. Yo, I'm telling you guys, I'm getting Yehovah like, I'm getting ethereal like it's nothing. But that is it. That's all of my rerolls that I have to use. And oh yeah, I want to show you. If you click view, what happens? Oh, it's exactly like how I got the unit actually. So yeah, this is what it looks like when I got the unit. Oh my goodness. Whoa, she just popped out of nowhere. It's so loud, but this is so cool. This is literally what it looks like when I got this unit. Wow, pretty insane. There she is, KOGURO Unsealed. Oh my gosh, with Monarch.